For decades, the standard for measuring plant performance has been OEE, overall equipment effectiveness. While OEE is a useful lagging indicator, it is fundamentally flawed as a governance tool because it only measures what has already happened. It tells you that the plant was 80% efficient yesterday, but it offers no insight into whether the machines are physically capable of hitting the same 80% tomorrow. You will learn that the asset intelligence framework replaces these backward-looking numbers with the forward-looking governance metrics, the Asset Health Index. Unlike OEE, which focuses on production volume, the AHI focuses on physical certainty. It is a real-time score generated by the AI Copilot that represents the mathematical probability of an asset completing its scheduled tasks without a failure. This shifts the executive focus from what did we make to what are we capable of making. Calculating the Asset Health Index. The Asset Health Index is not a subjective rating provided by a technician. It is a clinical calculation based on the information integrity established in earlier modules. You will discover that the AHI is built on 4 distinct data pillars. Current physical state, real-time sensor data regarding heat, vibration, and pressure. Cumulative stress, the historical load profile of the asset, how hard it has been pushed relative to its physical limits. Maintenance maturity, the status of the surgical repairs and the audits discussed in the previous sessions. Information latency, the speed at which the data is currently flowing from the machine to the governance layer. When these 4 pillars are combined, the system generates a score from 0 to 100. A score of 95 means the physics of the machine are optimized and the risk of a die failure is near 0. A score of 60 indicates that while the machine may be running today, it is in a state of forced deterioration. This allows for a level of executive governance where decisions are based on the actual physical capacity of the business, not just financial desire. In a traditional organization, governance happens in a monthly meeting. In the AIF, governance is an automated real-time function. You will see the implementation of the red line protocol. This is the governance trigger that activates when an asset's health index drops below a critical threshold. Instead of waiting for a breakdown to justify a production slowdown, the protocol automatically notifies the executive level that a commercial risk has emerged. This transparency eliminates the information silos where the plant floor hides mechanical problems from the boardroom. By having a single truthful number, the AHI, the entire organization can align on the trade-offs between production speed and asset survival. It removes the human guesswork from the go, no-go decision on a major contract. The AHI also serves as the foundation for automated compliance. In industries with high regulatory or safety requirements, proving that assets are being maintained correctly is often a manual, paper-heavy process prone to error. You will find that the Asset Intelligence Framework creates a digital audit trail that is a byproduct of the work itself. Because every surgical repair is tracked via the edge intelligence and every part is verified through the warehouse optimization module, compliance is baked in. When a regulator or an auditor asks for proof of maintenance, the system generates a physical proof of life report in seconds. This reduces the administrative waste of the governance layer and ensures that the facility is always in a state of audit readiness. The most powerful application of the Asset Health Index is its ability to predict the quarterly financial result. By aggregating the AHI scores of every critical asset in the facility, the system creates a predictive capacity map. You will learn how to use this map to forecast revenue with unprecedented accuracy. If the aggregate health of the fleet is declining, the system warns the executive team that the cost of goods sold is about to rise due to impeding maintenance needs and courier fees for missed default windows. Conversely, a rising AHI confirms that the facility is ready for an increase in volume. This is the ultimate bridge to the boardroom, turning the physics of the machine into the certainty of the forecast. The challenge for this session is to look at your current executive reports. Is there any metric on the page that tells you the current physical health of the assets? If the answer is no, then the leadership is essentially flying blind. You will discover that by introducing the Asset Health Index, the conversation shifts from why did we miss our target to how do we protect our capacity.